Tirso A. Dolina, Armed Forces of the Philippines, the Chief Chaplain Service, Armed Forces of the Philippines.
People of faith, let us offer our prayer. In freedom and in peace, let us worship God alone, the Almighty, most gracious, most merciful, faithful, forgiving, and source of wisdom and truth. O Creator of life, deep in our hearts we believe and trust in you as we direct the attention of our minds and the devotion of our hearts to your sacred and eternal presence in our midst on these hallowed grounds for the graduation ceremony of PMA Mabalasik class of 2019. On behalf of these cadets who are about to graduate and to be commissioned as officers of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, we beseech you to accept our humble supplications. And so we bow to you in thanksgiving, for you sustain the health, endowed with knowledge, and shape the character of these cadets with mind, heart, and spirit transformed through their academic and military training in order to attain through discipline and sacrifice the diploma that they honorably deserve. Sanctify the life of these young men and women, O God, as they take the oath to protect the people and to secure the state. Direct and guide them as they accomplish their mission and mandate as military officers endowed with courage, integrity, and loyalty. When duty calls them to accomplish the mission as peacemakers and peacekeepers, direct them to remain steadfast, to follow the righteous path, and to abide with your sacred voice in their conscience, to respect human rights and to protect human life. But we believe and acknowledge, O God, that without your grace, human nature is bound to fail. Without your protection, we are exposed to the perils of this mortal existence. Without your guidance, we live our life without purpose and meaning. So in loving faith and confidence, we entrust these graduating cadets to your divine providence and protection. Shield them from the mortal threats of the enemy that destroy body and soul. Strengthen their will to resist temptation. Sustain them with your constant provision. Continue to bestow your blessing upon the Philippine Military Academy. Bless our honored guests, the loving parents, brothers and sisters, families and loved ones. Hear their silent prayers and reward their vicarious sacrifices. With sincerity, we implore your distinct benediction on President Rodrigo Duterte, our Commander-in-Chief. Finally, may the God of life, the God of providence, the God of our history and destiny, bless, protect, and prosper our country, the Philippines, in peace. All this we humbly pray forever and ever. Amen.
Thank you. Please be seated. We will now listen to the welcome remarks of the Superintendent, Philippine Military Academy, Lieutenant General Ronnie S. Evangelista, Armed Forces of the Philippines.
Magandang umaga po sa atin lahat. Allow me to acknowledge some of our distinguished guests this morning. To start with, the President of the Philippines, President Rodrigo Duterte. I know, sir, that you have a very hectic schedule and a very punishing one. So marami pong salamat at nakadalo kayo sa pambihirang okasyon na ito sa graduation ng PMA 2019, Mabalasik Class of 2019. Palakpakan po natin ang ating Presidente. We also have with us our Vice President Maria Leonor Herona Robredo. Thank you very much, ma'am, for coming over. The Secretary of National Defense and his wife, Secretary Delphin Lorenzana, and Ma'am Edita, ma'am. Thank you very much. And with us is the Chief of Staff of the AAP, General Madrigal, sir. The different major service commanders, the Chief PNP, other secretaries present, the Foreign Defense Attaché present, the proud parents, the Ambassador of Spain, Ambassador Jorge. Thank you very much, sir, for coming over. So, ladies and gentlemen, members of the Mabalasik Class 2019, isa pong ulit na magandang umaga sa ating lahat. With pride and admiration, I welcome all of you to this hallowed ground of the Philippine Military Academy as we culminate our graduation week with the commencement of 261 members of PMA Mabalasik Class of 2019. Mabalasik means mandirigma ng bayan, lakas at sarili, iaalay para sa kapayapaan. The past 5 days were our final touches to the work of art that we now offer to the armed forces of the Philippines and to the Filipino people. 261 strong who will serve, defend, and contribute to a free and progressive republic. A work of art will not exist without the artist whose body, mind, and soul work, dreamt, and believe in their masterpiece. Thus, we cannot properly start this solemn rite without recognizing the groups, individuals, agencies, and organizations within and beyond PMA who in their thoughtful hands cared, motivated, and prayed for our cadets to reach this stage in their life. May I especially mention the great support of their families, loved ones, men and women of PMA, and all other unnamed individuals in the success story of our cadets. Thank you for being there for them. For more than 100 years, with 10,665 graduates, PMA constantly commits itself in delivering quality education and training to the future officers of the AAP who will defend the people and the state. The Academy continuously commit to do this with the next generation of cadets as it continues to produce intervention measures to be able to keep up with the changing times. Since I assumed as superintendent last October, we have been persistent to improve the quality of instruction and training, and we started it off with a revision of our curriculum to Bachelor of Science, major in National Security Management. And with the help of the major services, we were able to generate the needed amount to establish our e-library, an online database of digital collections such as books and other reference materials to be used by our faculty and cadets. Just this year too, we have upgraded the firing range with the addition of simulated moving automated random target system. And pretty soon, the Academy will be equipped with an Army Joint and Combined Arms Simulation Laboratory. Yesterday, we dedicated another historical milestone in the Academy, the new race hall, which will relieve the tight living quarters of our cadets. We can never thank enough the men and women behind all our efforts, most especially to our Commander-in-Chief, President Rodrigo Duterte. Sir, maraming salamat sa pagbibigay halaga sa bawat kadete at sa bawat miyembro ng Sandatahang Lakas ng Pilipinas. While some of our initiatives will not be enjoyed anymore by the graduating class, be happy that you have been part of this special place, an institution and community that has made it a tradition to select, train, and develop young and aspiring individuals. It is therefore my hope and prayer that you will always carry in your hearts and in your minds, in deeds and in words, whether in triumph or defeat, and in peace and in war, the three inscriptions behind you: courage, integrity, loyalty. You are and should always be warriors of the people. Defend them by all means, and most importantly, live with honor. The Filipino people expect a lot from you. Do not fail them. Live up to the ideals of the Academy. Be a true PMAer. Congratulations and maraming pong salamat sa ating lahat.
We shall now witness the presentation of the graduates by the head academic group, Brigadier General Cheston D. Valencerina, Armed Forces of the Philippines.
Sir, may I present the 261 members of the graduating class of 2019. They have successfully completed all requirements of the course programs of PMA. Recommend that they be declared graduates and conferred upon them the degree of Bachelors of Science.
For having satisfactorily completed all the requirements of the course of study in the Philippine Military Academy, and upon the recommendation of the Academic Board, the PMA Superintendent will now declare the members of PMA Mabalasi Class 2019 graduates and confer upon them the Bachelor of Science degree.
By the authority vested in me as the Superintendent of the Philippine Military Academy, I hereby declare you, the members of Mabalasi Class of 2019, graduates, and confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Science effective this date. Congratulations.
We shall now witness the distribution of diplomas and presentation of awards. The President of the Republic of the Philippines and the Commander-in-Chief, Armed Forces of the Philippines, President Rodrigo Duterte, will present the diplomas and the awards. The President will be assisted by the PMA Superintendent, Lieutenant General Ronnie S. Evangelista, Armed Forces of the Philippines, the Commandant of Cadets, Brigadier General Bartolome Vicente Obacaro, Armed Forces of the Philippines, and the Head Academic Group, Brigadier General Cheston D. Valencerina, Armed Forces of the Philippines. We will call on the graduating class according to the Military President's List. The Military President's List is determined by their overall performance in all the academic and tactics courses during their stay in the Academy. Cadet First Class, Dion May Apolog Umalia, Alilem, Ilocos Sur. For graduating number 1 in the Military President's List of Class 2019, the Presidential Saber is awarded to Cadet First Class Dion May Apolog Umalia. The award is presented by President Rodrigo Duterte, Republic of the Philippines. Likewise, Cadet First Class Umalia will also receive from the President a certificate of ownership of 1 unit, house, and lot. For being number 1 graduating cadet joining the Philippine Navy, the Philippine Navy Saber is awarded to Cadet Umalia. The award is presented by Vice Admiral Robert A. Empedrad, Armed Forces of the Philippines, Flag Officer in Command, Philippine Navy. For being Dean's List for 2 terms during the year and the Commandant's List for 3 terms during the year, the Distinguished Cadet Award, Starman, is awarded to Cadet First Class Umalia. The award is presented by Lieutenant General Ronnie S. Evangelista, Armed Forces of the Philippines. Cadet Umalia is also recipient of Academic Group Award, Humanities Plaque, Management Plaque, Social Sciences Plaque, Natural Sciences Plaque, Computing and Information Sciences Plaque, Leadership Award, JUSMAC Award, AGFO Award, Spanish Armed Forces Award, and Australian Defense Best Overall Performance Award for Navy. Cadet First Class Jonathan S. Lau Mendoza, Sangli Point, Cavite City. For graduating number 2 in the Military President's List of Class 2019, the Vice Presidential Saber is awarded to Cadet First Class Jonathan S. Lau Mendoza. The award is presented by Vice President Maria Leonor Herona Robredo, Republic of the Philippines. For being the number 1 graduating cadet joining the Philippine Air Force, the Philippine Air Force Saber is awarded to Cadet Mendoza. The award is presented by Lieutenant General Rosano D. Brigues, Armed Forces of the Philippines, Commanding General, Philippine Air Force. Cadet Mendoza is also the recipient of Aguinaldo Saber, Australian Defense Best Overall Performance Award for Air Force. Cadet First Class Joshel Gumapak Tandok, La Trinidad, Benguet. For graduating number 3 in the Military President's List of Class 2019, the Secretary of National Defense Saber is awarded to Cadet First Class Joshel Gumapak Tandok. The award is presented by Secretary Delphine N. Lorenzana, Department of National Defense. For being the number 1 graduating cadet joining the Philippine Army, the Philippine Army Saber is awarded to Cadet First Class Tandok. The award is presented by Lieutenant General Makairos S. Alberto, Armed Forces of the Philippines, Commanding General, Philippine Army. Likewise, Cadet First Class Tandok will also receive from Lieutenant General Alberto a 9mm Sig Sauer P226 with 15-round capacity, engraved with the Philippine Army seal. Cadet First Class Tandok is also the recipient of the following awards: Army Professional Courses Plaque and Australian Defense Best Overall Performance Award for Army. Cadet First Class Daniel Hines Bognosen Lucas, Barlig Mountain Province. Cadet First Class Lucas is also the recipient of the Air Force Professional Courses Plaque. Cadet First Class Aldren Maambong Altamero, Kidapawan City, North Cotabato. Cadet First Class Altamero is also the recipient of the General Antonio Luna Award. Cadet First Class Richard Balabag Lonogan, Sagada Mountain Province. Cadet First Class Marnel Dinihay Fundales, Liganes, Iloilo. Cadet First Class Glyn Elinor Buansi Marapao, Lengawan, Bugias, Benguet. Cadet First Class Marapao is also the recipient of the Navy Professional Courses Plaque. Cadet First Class Ruth Angelique Ricardo Pasos, Pasig City. Cadet First Class Daryl James Halgalado Ligutan, Santa Mesa, Manila.
Cadet First Class Mark Ivan Pasha Henosa, Taguig City. Cadet First Class Michelle May Angak Pataguan, Peña Blanca, Cagayan. Cadet First Class Nobleson Langato Libag, Bugias, Benguet. Cadet First Class Sara Jane Vargas Escobio, Pola, Oriental Mindoro. Cadet First Class Rolando Mendoza Jacinto, Taguig City. Cadet First Class Jessie Sala Zamora, Zamboanga City. Cadet First Class Kimberly Joy Saliuan Bakuli, Tanudan, Kalinga. For being the #1 female graduating cadet in athletics and other sports-related activities, the Athletic Saber is awarded to Cadet First Class Bakuli. The award is presented by Mayor Mauricio Dumogan, Baguio City. She is also the recipient of the Tactics Group Award and the Sports and Physical Development Plaque. Cadet First Class Jeremy Baguling del Rosario, Baguio City. Cadet First Class Kathleen Rose Sareno Eya, Tacurong City. Cadet First Class Emmanuel Maravilla Carmen, Surala, South Cotabato. He is also the recipient of the Mathematics Plaque.
Cadet First Class Sariel Matunog Cabardo, Sogod, Southern Leyte. Cadet First Class Denise Easter Pitarge Adobo, Rawis, Hinabangan, Samar. Cadet First Class Kenny Dagoy Dacuba, Zamboanga City. Cadet First Class Flordeli Villarosa Claro, Sarangani Province. Cadet First Class Clinton Talyog Dumatog, Lubwagan, Kalinga. Cadet First Class Jeffrey John Alangsab Heyo, Baguio City. Cadet First Class Karen Lay Kailer Kunanan, Baler, Aurora. Cadet First Class John Randolph Hermija Abayari, Tarlac City. Cadet First Class John Liden Halyazgo Tubumbanwa Jr., Cebu City. Cadet First Class Claude James Camaso, Vendor, Maramag, Bukidnon.
Cadet First Class Dominic Kimco Tombo, Davao City. Cadet First Class Rhea Don Ampolokyo Granada, Dagohoy, Bohol. Cadet First Class Harold Cordova Kinagoran, Igig, Cagayan. Cadet First Class Christine Lingatong Taro, Tubod, Surigao del Norte. Cadet First Class Elmer Saura Dancel Jr., Mga Tarem, Pangasinan. Cadet First Class Abigail Pepito Aribal, Mitsayap, North Cotabato. Cadet First Class Julian Federico Bico Salvador, Iloilo City. Cadet First Class Reynaldo Liban Angad, Tabuk City. Cadet First Class Thea Dizon Rafal, General Santos City. Cadet First Class Alframe Shane Sundulan Gomez, Cagayan de Oro City.
Cadet First Class Don Hope Alburo Bantillo, Milagros, Masbate. Cadet First Class Ryan Garcia Lingayo, Natonin, Mountain Province. Cadet First Class April Rica Jefervez Laput, Matanao, Davao del Sur. Cadet First Class Stacy K. Yares Villanueva, Digos City. Cadet First Class Nero Oscar Cabugao Culaton, La Trinidad, Benguet. Cadet First Class John Andrew Cabotaje Manuel, Lingayen, Pangasinan. Cadet First Class Joshua Gadowan Galong, Baguio City. Cadet First Class Mariel Mantuano Bagul-Bagul, Lipa City. Cadet First Class Stephanie Furia Fashol, Butuan City.
Cadet First Class Rodolfo Camagay Banastas, Tumawini, Isabela. Cadet First Class Eunice Daging Lataan, Tinglayan, Kalinga. Cadet First Class Ramil Christian Alipio Villanueva, Bacolod City. Cadet First Class Ralph Angelo Isidro Casim, Pasig City. Cadet First Class Fidel Vivares Castro Jr., Mga Tarem, Pangasinan. Cadet First Class Mark Jerist Avendaño Ganancial, Quezon City. Cadet First Class Vincent Ruben Medillo Sestoso, Cebu City. Cadet First Class Jeanette Recinto Fernandez, Lipa City. Cadet First Class Kent Jasper Juan Soriano, Baguio City. Cadet First Class Grezalyn Ibat Katbagan, Lupao, Nueva Ecija.
Cadet First Class Kim Arnor Acido Sapuay, Tarlac City. Cadet First Class Joffrey Ortega Valdez, Davao City. Cadet First Class Valdez is also the recipient of the Journalism Award. Cadet First Class Ralph Angelo Buiza Magallanes, Tabaco City, Albay. Cadet First Class Eileen Patricia Prado O, Aguilar, Pangasinan. Cadet First Class John Stephen Livado Partido, Gerona, Tarlac. Cadet First Class Neil Jesse Rosario Licubin, Aguilar, Pangasinan. Cadet First Class Francois Noeli Castillo Cagasan, Ragay, Camarines Sur. Cadet First Class Alvin Bautista Mendones, San Jacinto, Pangasinan. Cadet First Class Victor Manigo Umaño, Duhali, Davao del Norte. Cadet First Class Clark Brian Gingging Pulizon, Tagbina, Surigao del Sur.
Cadet First Class Jasriel Alvendia Kalimag, Quezon City, for having exemplified leadership excellence as the Cadet First Captain and the Brigade Commander of the Cadet Corps Armed Forces of the Philippines. The Chief of Staff Award is conferred to Cadet First Class Kalimag. The award is presented by General Benjamin R. Madrigal Jr., Armed Forces of the Philippines. Cadet First Class Jane Tan Velasco, Badyangan, Iloilo. Cadet First Class Manuel Paulo Bacud Elumba, General Santos City. Cadet First Class Kyle Broderick Castro Santos, Imus City. Cadet First Class Darwin Spike Mendoza Remo, Santa Cruz, Manila. Cadet First Class Robert Aiden Kiambao Aguilar, Lawag City. Cadet First Class Gabriela Micaela Verano Gan, Mariveles, Bataan. Cadet First Class Ivan Daryl Loho San Jose, Taguig City. Cadet First Class Jefferson Nepal Borde, Alcala, Cagayan. Cadet First Class Roseanne May Ursal Cordova, Tacloban City.
Cadet First Class Alan Paul Manyo Mendoza, Florida Blanca, Pampanga. Cadet First Class Jeremiah Eder Agaid, Tabuk City. Cadet First Class Gerson Pulak Balagot, La Trinidad, Benguet. Cadet First Class Desiree Crina Gampoy Doria, Pura, Tarlac. Cadet First Class Joebel Reyes Quinicio, Balete, Aklan. Cadet First Class Gedeon Ibrahim Priniel Diamos, Lapu-Lapu City. Cadet First Class Judy Lee Ann Cabaylo Bugante, Iloilo City. Cadet First Class Don Macoorsal Preza, Baguio City. Cadet First Class Maria Carissa Joy Baldugo Liban, Santa Maria, Isabela. Cadet First Class Towner Martinez Caltino, La Trinidad, Benguet.
Cadet First Class Maria Elena Calderon Dacumos, Baguio City. Cadet First Class Mark Richard Gelasio Sugitan, San Mariano, Isabela. Cadet First Class Edric Alico Balanon, San Fernando City, La Union. Cadet First Class Benjamin Contapay Gavertan Jr., Enrile, Cagayan. Cadet First Class Tricia Buraga Pascual, Cabagan, Isabela. Cadet First Class Grazel Ann Tayer Acob, Bacoor City. Cadet First Class Marvin Arguelles Incha, Taguig City. Cadet First Class Donna May Suryaga Monsale, La Carlota City, Negros Occidental. Cadet First Class Jesse Sanchez Rivera, Butuan City. Cadet First Class, Gerald Roy Kililan Giling, Makati City.
Cadet First Class, Jessie Orven Hopia Tumambing, Cuenca, Batangas. Cadet First Class, Maria Angelica Ramos Ebuen, Taguig City. Cadet First Class, Jessica Shem Likayan Kiling, Cabuyao, Laguna. Cadet First Class, Victor Malingan Kitong Jr., Taguig City. Cadet First Class, Mark Fritz Jason Yero Garcia, Baguio City. Cadet First Class, Jake Odiada Variacion, Iligan City. Cadet First Class, N. Gilbert Manalo Agbing, Mataas na Kahoy, Batangas. Cadet First Class, Gladys May Dian Eda, Santo Tomas, Isabela. Cadet First Class, Christy Bongkawil Timtim, La Libertad, Negros Oriental. Cadet First Class, Marlon Du Ditan Jr., Masbate City.
Cadet First Class, Eunice Lamesa Baguio, Bonifacio Misamis Occidental. Cadet First Class, Jezreel Chinyuna Guillermo, Tabuk City. Cadet First Class, Raymond Malilin Kasibang, Tuguegarao City. Cadet First Class, Elvin Polintan Calupe, Cavite City. Cadet First Class, James Benedict Galang Barangco, Baguio City. Cadet First Class, Ruben John Lizano Soledad, Taguig City. Cadet First Class, Ray Balante Dulnuan, Baguio City. Cadet First Class, Tristan Ray Lim Noval, Malaybalay City. Cadet First Class, Jeffrey Amoncio Homaya, Davao City. Cadet First Class, Francis Ivan Garavillas Di Materia, Lipa City.
Cadet First Class, Analiza Soriano Tagakay, Lipa City. Cadet First Class, Nino Francis Claire Bacolina Siso, Dumingag, Zamboanga del Sur. Cadet First Class, Reina Angelica Azosano Loayon, Makati City. Cadet First Class, Reina Ros Temikpao Bantayan, Cayapa, Nueva Vizcaya. Cadet First Class, Marvin Valera Kahandab, Lavezares, Northern Samar. Cadet First Class, Rolando De Leon Jacinto Jr., Kawayan City, Isabela. Cadet First Class, Aaron Nathaniel Clarisha Torres, Lipa City. Cadet First Class, Jocely Sarmiento Gloriani, Bailen, Cavite. Cadet First Class, Jeric Soriano Pagia, Buog, Zamboanga, Sibugay. Cadet First Class, Jomar Hermita, Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugay.
Cadet First Class, Aldrich Mayan Garridos Labastida, General Santos City. Cadet First Class, Darwin Suhayon Datwin, General Santos City. Cadet First Class, Joseph Conrad Canon Centeno, Taguig City. Cadet First Class, Gia Maganon Bumangol, Tabuk City. Cadet First Class, Mary Liza Joy de la Cruz de Guzman, Haen, Nueva Ecija. Cadet First Class, Reynel Jacob Abramonte Sumagaysay, Lambunaw, Iloilo. Cadet First Class, Christian Carl Deliosa Galicia, Minglanilla, Cebu. Cadet First Class, Rijeli Montebon Olongayo, Pagadian City. Cadet First Class, Wilson Peralta Flores, Mabini, Pangasinan. Cadet First Class, Kenneth John Bomedjano Kayanga, Cagayan de Oro City.
Cadet First Class, Albert John Castro Pagapang, Bagos City, Negros Occidental. Cadet First Class, Clark Jefferson Dacusin Madarang, Solano, Nueva Vizcaya. Cadet First Class, Philip John Miraflor Reliosa, Pasay City. Cadet First Class, Mar Kyle Bruce Casinillo, Cebu City. Cadet First Class, Jean Paul Kalimag Karangyan, Enrile, Cagayan. Cadet First Class, Ken Paul Anton Deyanyo Hagmok, Linamon, Lanao del Norte. Cadet First Class, Isabel Mas Prudencio, Quezon City. Cadet First Class, Jean Peter Paul Lacal Gaking, Nlang, North Cotabato. Cadet First Class, Jaxel Yadok de Duque, Baguio City. Cadet First Class, Jerome Dacumos, Florida, Caloocan City.
Cadet First Class, Jerwin Asuncion Cambagay, Muñoz, Nueva Ecija. Cadet First Class, Sonny Boy Kawile Arenas, Labrador, Pangasinan. Cadet First Class, Siru Ached Chaur, Tokukan Mountain Province. Cadet First Class, Kirk Henry Absin Ferranco, Tanza, Cavite. Cadet First Class, Kenneth Campos Castillo, Baguio City. Cadet First Class, Oliver Bermudez Abulencia Jr., Baguio City. Cadet First Class, Rochelle Soniga Abon, Bagabag, Nueva Vizcaya. Cadet First Class, Blesi May Exija Ortego, Catarman, Northern Samar. Cadet First Class, Daisy Jane Domingo Constantino, Las Piñas City. Cadet First Class, Rodolfo Agustin Tumbaga Jr., Valenzuela City.
Cadet First Class, Sharon Bagiton Dumaging, Tanudan, Kalinga. Cadet First Class, Bonnie Pearl Otaza Feril, Polomolok, South Cotabato. Cadet First Class, Eileen Marie Hamandron Loria, Binangonan, Rizal. Cadet First Class, Virgil Philip Magno Romuga, Davao City. Cadet First Class, Alberto Pelicano Lasabia, Catbalogan City. Cadet First Class, Charlene May Ramirez Resede, Lipa City. Cadet First Class, Neil Francis Estoque Ventura, Baguio City. Cadet First Class, Iris Tabor Rosalita, Bato, Catanduanes. Cadet First Class, Michael Javier Regalario, Pantabangan, Nueva Ecija. Cadet First Class, Jovan Logares Ampuan, Manabo City, Davao del Norte.
Cadet First Class, Calvin John Jimenez Claunan, Tarlac City. Cadet First Class, Tom Deliuz Fermin Langawan, Baguio City. Cadet First Class, Catherine Lois Navio Hunsay, Lipa City. Cadet First Class, Neil Christian Bayug Cureg, Santa Maria, Isabela. Cadet First Class, Robbie Labrador Bacolod, Ginghulngan, Negros Oriental. Cadet First Class, Karina Joy Balancio Buado, San Fernando City, La Union. Cadet First Class, Kurt Tristan Dalos Paren, Baguio City. Cadet First Class, Randolph Aninion Ramirez, Dumaguete City. Cadet First Class, Princess Deserijan Bacunyata Dominguez, Rodriguez, Rizal. Cadet First Class, Buen Jofet Basarte Tunyakaw, Pasay City.
Cadet First Class, Darwin Hapitana Dalus, Cabanatuan City. Cadet First Class, Arafat Sanggakala Dibangkitun, Iligan City. Cadet First Class, Mike Mariel Anon Tugawen, Luna Apayao. Cadet First Class, Levin Hayes Cruz Legaspi, Taytay Rizal. Cadet First Class, Dan Carlo Palumaria Amok, Dos, Maguindanao. Cadet First Class, Chester Anthony Peñeda, Alang-Alang, Leyte. Cadet First Class, Jamel Ramos Sagun, Solana, Cagayan. Cadet First Class, Jairus John Otilia Mateo, Taguig City. Cadet First Class, Tiffany Joy Obiña Bago, Solana, Cagayan. Cadet First Class, John Michael Tolin Recientes, Rodriguez, Rizal.
Cadet First Class, Nicolas Crisanto Ragine Guisaico, Naga City. For being the #1 male graduating cadet in athletics and other sports-related activities among the male cadets, the athletic saber is awarded to Cadet First Class Guisaico. The award is presented by Mayor Mauricio Dumogan, Baguio City. Cadet First Class, Michael Vincent Gerardo Loyao, Baguio City. Cadet First Class, Mark John Jeric Austria Adel, San Pascual, Batangas. Cadet First Class, Neil John Barcelona Evangelista, Sebastian Antique. Cadet First Class, Paulo Miguel Tapia Salcedo, Catbalogan, Samar. Cadet First Class, Clifford John De Leon Manawis, Labrador, Pangasinan. He is also the recipient of the Department of Tactical Officers Plaque. Cadet First Class, Lovely Caperida Carolasan, Liloy, Zamboanga del Norte. Cadet First Class, John Paul Buenaventura Manondo, Maria Aurora. Cadet First Class, Ivy Ramos Duran, San Leonardo, Nueva Ecija. Cadet First Class, Mark Jonathan Dawal Asaytuno, Manito Albay.
Cadet First Class, Brian Arnold Trinidad Beriña, Pili, Camarines Sur. Cadet First Class, Leopoldo Rebolido Pascua II, Sual, Pangasinan. Cadet First Class, Joven Binalo Tercio Jr., Marawi City. Cadet First Class, Jose Miguel Amad Abellanosa, Cebu City. Cadet First Class, Napoleon Apigo Tenay Jr., Bambang, Nueva Vizcaya. Cadet First Class, Chester Sarmiento Gutierrez, San Antonio, Quezon. Cadet First Class Aljun Perez Busiños, Tantangan, South Cotabato. Cadet First Class James Carlo Di Mailig Buong Galing, Bawan, Batangas. Cadet First Class Bernard Bajo Cudal, Tanza, Cavite. Cadet First Class Carlo Jill Minor Gomez, Aliaga, Nueva Ecija.
Cadet First Class Mike Guerrero Lara, Libungan, North Cotabato. Cadet First Class John Beethoven Castillo Malana, Santa Maria, Pangasinan. Cadet First Class Richard Adorable Mangabo, Lipa City. Cadet First Class Kenneth Liwayan Yang, Hingyon, Ifugao. Cadet First Class Aldrich Muena Carpio, San Antonio, Nueva Ecija. Cadet First Class Jerome Nonong Makasaet Espiritu, Lipa City. Cadet First Class JV Baronia Lagasca, Taguig City. Cadet First Class Dexter Tadihe Tukrang, Kabugao, Apayao. Cadet First Class Christian Jason Catalan Amparado, Tukuran, Zamboanga del Sur. Cadet First Class John Brian Terosa Bilagantol, Cagayan de Oro City.
Cadet First Class Rolf Rodney Pinzol Lebrilia, Bayahuan City. Cadet First Class Erickson Alvarez Cabingas, Cabanatuan City. Cadet First Class Angelbert John Dantic Anyar, Puerto Princesa City. Cadet First Class Hans Herones Roa,